Hey there, hi there, ho there, guys. Sorry if I don't sound very too enthusiastic. I have a crazy sinus infection right now, so my whole mouth hurts, my face hurts, all that jazz. But we're not gonna skip a day. Excuse me. Yes, you might hear sniffles. Yes, you might hear me clear my throat. I'm sorry. It's gross. I know. I apologize. I already apologized yesterday. Anyways, we have a big day ahead of us in the sense of like the news cycle. Tomorrow is Fallout Day. No idea why they chose October 23rd, but we don't have to wait too much longer to see why. All right. So, as you all know, Fallout Season 2 is going to be coming back on December 17th, one day before my birthday. That's right, my birthday is December 18th. If you guys want to send me hateful comments, that's fine. It'll make my day. Anywho, um, Fallout themselves did, however, post something on their Twitter account. So they announced Fallout Day is almost here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Join us for a special broadcast packed with Fallout 76 Burning Springs updates, Fallout Shelter, Fallout Foreign Creations, new merch drops, community in person events, and a post show celebrating the community. Now, excuse me, I saw that and am not too excited. Mainly because there's no and more or, plus extra or anything else like that, right? It's just those things that are listed. I doubt that that's all that's going to be there. They're probably saving, their big stuff up their sleeve as a surprise, as many, game studios would. They'd want to, sorry, sorry. They're probably saving that as, you know, to build a craze or whatever, or shadow drop if it is a remaster of some sorts, especially with how Xbox is doing, which we are going to be talking about that sometime next week. I'm waiting for more of them to shoot themselves in the legs a little bit more, especially considering I have a trip coming up. I'm trying to just push off the big videos for a little while. Anywho, um, I don't know what else they could be announcing. The Fallout Foreign Creations part of that is a little bit scary because last time that they did something with the creations and stuff, if I'm not mistaken, it was whenever they did that like update that added a few extra quests into Fallout 4, which brought in like the Hellfire armor for the Enclave suit, which is fine, that's cool and stuff, but it also broke the modding community and made the mod Fallout London come out like, you know, an extra month or so later because they had to go back and redo everything, which is not very cash money of Bethesda. But with them being under Xbox, I wouldn't imagine that they're doing very many things that don't earn them cash money. And then Fallout 76 Burning Springs updates. That's cool and all. They just launched an update yesterday. That's pretty all right. You know, it has like a mini battle pass in it that has like 2 pages on it. So that's cool, but nothing really too crazy. Fallout 76 is all right. It's not like the best Fallout ever. It's kind of a little confusing, but a lot better than it was when it was at launch. Now, again, I'm hoping for a Fallout 5. I am also really hoping for a New Vegas or a Fallout 3 remaster or remake, preferably a remake, so that way they change a few things. It's not just the same game. Now, the thing that also kind of annoys me is Fallout Shelter. And the audacity that some of you motherfuckers have to say that Fallout Shelter is one of the best Fallout games ever made. No. All right. Putting that thing above Brotherhood of Steel is crazy. I know Brotherhood of Steel was not ideal as a Fallout entry, but it was creative, all right? Bad game, creative still. But that's just my own opinion. I played that thing whenever I was like 13 years old, and I haven't played Fallout Shelter since Fallout 4 came out. Still not going to play it either. I don't really play mobile games like that. But and a post show celebrating the community. I think that could be where we get the game announcement, like the remake announcement or whatever. But who knows? We're only a day away, so we'll go ahead and wait and see. I suppose you could say. I just hope that Todd Howard's not up there being the one that leads it all and everything, because he has like a kind of like a bad way of not being very likable. He kind of has like a punchable face a little bit. I mean, makes good games, I suppose. So you're allowed to have a punchable face, I guess. New merch drops. We have been seeing a lot of toys and statues and stuff that have been coming out, so that's pretty neat. Especially with their collab with Jones Soda again, how they have like a variety pack. Still need to go pick those up. Maybe I'll do a review on my TikTok, so where I review drinks and whatnot. And then community in-person events. I'm assuming that that's just meaning that they're going to be showing up at like Comic-Con or other cons to talk about Fallout Season 2 probably, or maybe do like a whole Fallout con in general to inspire cosplayers and to talk more about future games and whatnot. But who knows? All right. In other news, there is some Destiny controversy again. Game is dying, has lowest player counts of all time. Still love the game. Hate to see it in this place. But, you know, it is what it is. It's what it is. The crazy part is they did a collab for Halloween a few years ago where they showed that they were going to do a Jason skin for Titans, one of the classes in the game. And it didn't win the vote, so it didn't get released that year. But it somehow made it into the shop this year when Call of Duty and Fortnite also do a collab with Jason. And there's a Universal Halloween haunted house for Friday the 13th. So, could we potentially be seeing the bring back of Friday the 13th and classic horror franchises to the big screen? I would not be opposed to it. I would really love that, as I love horror and slasher films. But I'd like to know what you guys think of that on your end. As far as the game-breaking news for it, it just seems like they launched their Halloween event, and for some reason, surprise, surprise, the event is broken. You can get soft-locked after damaging the boss in the... excuse me, I'm so sorry. After damaging the boss at the end of the event, you can soft-lock the event and, in turn, not be able to defeat the boss and not get loot, which wastes your complete set of time. Did we expect it? Yeah, kinda. Do we like that it's here? No, not really. I mean, they are losing a bunch of funding. They are losing a bunch of players and whatnot. I say funding because clearly PlayStation is not going to be funding this game too much longer, especially with the state that it's in now. But it is what it is. Such is life for a game that's been out for almost 15 years. Not literally. I think it's actually been out for like a little over 10, so like 11 years. But you get what I'm saying. Anywho, yeah, in other news, we also have the whole situation going on with Xbox, where they went on news and started to talk about their plans for the future for their next generation of consoles, which, who would have guessed it, goes into handhelds and some sort of console that's supposed to be very powerful. But I don't know, man. All of the signs that they're giving right now are pointing in the direction that they're going to go in the same way that Sega went, where it just goes away from consoles and it goes to like a publisher for games. And the reason why I say that is because they launched their little, competitor, the Steam Deck, and it's just like a glorified handheld PC. And they're trying to push this market as everything can be an Xbox, including like your TV and stuff. And then now here they are over here. I think it was yesterday, if not the day before, raising the price from $1,500 to $2,000 for the dev kits for indie gamers and big name studios to make games for their Xbox studios, which is why you don't see a lot of, indie games coming out on the Xbox. It's just a whole bunch of BS going on over there. And I don't see them making a next gen console that's going to compete any better than the Xbox Series X did. And it's already gone through 2 price hikes over the last year and a half. So who knows, man? They're at the end of the race, in my opinion. It's definitely not going to last much longer. But, oh well. Anywho, that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you stopping by the video. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I try to reply to all of your guys' comments as often as possible and as quickly as possible. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.